What is going on? Today we're going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. You guys know the drill. Let's get into it. And we're starting off with this awful face tattoo. Let's look at it. It says, God's dog. God's dog. Yeah, okay. Honestly, the words, I don't mind too much. I don't love when they're on both sides, but it's this cross, my guy. And really, there's one issue I got with it. It's the silhouette of Jesus and the cross, okay? That don't look good. There's nothing about that looks solid. I guess we know what it is because it says God's dog. But man, oh man. And you know what? Like, I always, whenever I'm going through face tattoos, I'm like, this dude's old. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Who am I to be talking about what you should and shouldn't be doing with your dumbass face when you're in your, you're older than me. That's for sure. But that looks dumb as shit, son. God's dog. I hope God likes it. I hope he's looking down at you and he's like, that's my dog. Okay, that's all I got. On to the next.
Can I show my cousin a tattoo? That's a tat?
Yeah.
So it's permanent?
Yeah.
Yo, that joint really nice, man.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate
But
it.
can you tell me one thing positive, though? Like a positive message?
Positive message?
Yep.
Aside from Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Life is good.
Life is good, and that hairline tattoo isn't. That's wild, dude. This Speak Your Mind podcast is doing people dirty. I'm into it. I'm into it. That's hilarious. Part of the issue with this guy's hairline is that it's all done in black. And he very obviously has blonde hair. Like, his eyebrows are blonde as hell. And this hairline is just all done in black. It's so in the skin. I've been on rants. Lately about hairline tattoos because we've been seeing them all over the place. And they need to be treated differently than regular tattoos. A lot of times on this channel, we talk about the cost of tattoos. Like, oh, this tattoo costs this much, this tattoo costs this much. Sometimes it's like an outrageous price. This is one of those tattoos that if you do not spend the most amount of money you possibly can on it, you're gonna get fucking ripped off. And it's also a tattoo that, like, if you come into a regular tattooer, they might be like, I could probably do that. And yeah, maybe they can, but also you want to go to someone who knows that they can do the best fucking job. And I don't see a world where a guy who's got super blonde hair can ever look like he actually has hair anymore. There's no way of making this look good. I'm all for a world where people just accept how they look, you know? And I know what you're thinking. Kirk, you're so beautiful. And I go, yeah, I know. God bless me like that, because I'm God's dog. On to the next. What the fuck? Who is this? Anthony Black. I gotta be honest, a lot of times with this dark metal, like heavy saturation, negative space stuff, I think they do too much. That's not how I feel this time. This feels rock solid to me. Yeah, I love it. I'm in. I'm game. You know what I really like about it is that, like, I could tell exactly what it is from across the room. Like, that girl looks super rad. The face spiderweb thing, even though it's this very, like, weird contextual fucking thing, I still understand what it is at the core of it. And this is the type of tattooing where I feel like they just do too much too often. I've often, like, criticized tattooing like this where they put a lot of textury bullshit in it, but I think it worked in this case. And I think Anthony Black, whatever he's doing, makes sense. And it looks just like really clean, solid tattooing. I also want to give big props. This is an unfiltered, uncrazified studio filming space tattoo. Like, it just looks fucking rock solid. And this is how I want tattoos to be filmed. That's how I want them to be presented. Like, what do they look like in their rawest form? Like, this is exactly what this tattoo is gonna look like in person, because they didn't use a million filters. They didn't use the fanciest camera, the fanciest lighting. Like, obviously they did nice lighting and they took care of the tattoo, but this is what this tattoo looks like. So Anthony Black, I'm all for you. You're doing something great. I'm interested. I love the tattoo style. It's definitely something I'm not usually like, oh yeah, that's fucking cool. This is fucking cool. On to the next. What can I say? You know, I was talking to my friend recently, and he watches my videos every once in a while. And he was like, you very rarely talk that much shit unless we all need to talk shit. And that's what I need to do on this one. Like, we all understand. Like, sometimes I feel like people think I'm being mean. And I really don't think I'm mean. I've actually had a lot of people kind of, tell me that I'm mean. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'm just pointing out the fucking obvious. And this is a great example. Someone who should put down a fucking tattoo machine and never pick it up again. Just bad, ugly tattooing. And you know what? Like, I always think I'm gonna say it enough times that eventually I won't have crap ass tattoos to look at on the internet, but they just keep coming. They just keep overly confident people thinking that they could do a tattoo well, and they just can't. Every line is scratchy, every piece of shading is awful. There's nothing about this tattoo that is even remotely good, so it needs to end. Bad tattoos go home forever. Is that even 222? Okay, I think they got that right. At least they got the fucking points on the clock right, but I mean, that might be the only thing they got right in this tattoo. Fucking on to the next. This is Theo Gudna. I know it's not a tattoo, it's a painting. And honestly, this is like, to me, when I see someone who can paint super well and does really amazing tattoos, I get like fucking a little bit of joy. Because parts of me would never get this as a tattoo. Or even like, I could tell that the tattoo style of Theo Gudna is probably not something I'm super interested in. But as a painting, I would fucking love to have this painting. And that doesn't say anything about their tattoos. I'm sure the tattoos are fucking wonderful and great and everything, but I just like seeing it. I like seeing different people getting down, different art forms. This is definitely like a Easter Island, space cadet. We got some alien stuff. It's just all the different things I'm interested in. I fucking love it. Get down. I love the waves. The waves are fucking amazing. Good for you. Great tattooing and great art, fucking for sure. Hey guys, I just want to take a moment. Please consider liking, subscribing to the channel. We just passed 80,000. We're trying to make it to 100. That is our goal for the year. I appreciate you. Let's get back to the video. Okay, man, oh man. This sucks, dude. First off, the tattoo isn't the worst tattoo I've ever seen. Look, you might not like it, you might fucking hate it. In general, this is what a whatever looking tattoo looks like. That is not the problem here. The problem is quite obviously this red reaction that this client is having. And this is one of the worst things about tattooing. Tattooing is very unpredictable. You're putting a foreign substance into your body and you don't really know how it's gonna react. And there's nothing you can really do to even find out because it's just not that fucking simple. This couldn't be a more, I mean, it's just fucking, this sucks, dude. This sucks. This poor tattooer, this poor client, this poor experience, it just sucks. I know I've had plenty of clients who have had reactions to tattoos, some that were really bad, some that weren't, and it's just a fucking bummer. Like, there's nothing as a tattooer you can really do, and as a client, there's nothing you can really do except understand that this is part of getting tattooed. It's an unpredictable thing. Things happen. And honestly, if you want to limit your risks of getting some sort of red reaction, do not get red. Do all black tattoos. If you think you have sensitive skin, or you think even for a second, you're like, maybe I'm that guy who's gonna have a red reaction, just get all black tattoos. Black is mostly carbon based, so like the chances of the tattoo having issues is slim to none, okay? That doesn't mean that you don't run the risk of getting infected or blowing out a tattoo, but this type of allergy to tattoo ink very, very, very rarely happens in all black tattoos. And in red tattoos, it happens a lot more often, okay? So just be wary, be cautious. And like, I do color tattoos. You come to me, there's a 90% chance we're doing color on you. But we're running that risk every time. And I've had clients who have had red from 5 different people, and it's just one red they get a reaction from. So yeah, it's not a perfect science. You run the risk. The shit's forever. If you're not ready to run the risk, don't get fucking tattooed, eh? On to the next. Did you like my Canadian that came out? She says, personally, I don't see it. I think the whole world sees it.
When you cover it up, that is Thomas the Tank Engine.
I love it. It is funny sometimes to me what people see in a tattoo. Like, if you just pause it right there, it's not the same thing. But what he's mentioning is the circular face, the eyes, the nose. Like, it looks like a little, cookie with eyes and a mouth. I see it, we all see it, but it's also not really there at all. One of those things, people always see what they want to see, and this guy loves Thomas the Tank, I guess. Okay, purple shit going down your face. Take 2. Some people always wonder how I film in the studio. Usually I leave the doors open. Usually it's in the middle of the day and people interrupt like every 4 minutes. But, hey, what are you gonna do? It's a half studio, half tat shop. So let's talk about this dumbass fucking face tattoo. Okay, I don't know. There's nothing to be said that I haven't said before. Like, what the fuck's the point in a goddamn line going down your face? I'm all for people doing whatever they want. I don't care. I do not care. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. I'm just here to say what I think about what you're doing with your life and mostly what you're putting on the fucking internet. Okay? What's the point? Is it attention or is it not attention? I think it's attention, right? Probably pretty clear. Getting this face tattoo down your face does not at least appeal to most people's aesthetic view of what their face should look like. I hope this person's finding exactly what they want from this tattoo. Do I think that's the case? Fuck no. Okay, they're just getting a weird ass tattoo. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I'm always just kind of like, at the very least, if you're gonna do dumbass face tattoos, do something interesting. You know, like a line? I don't know. Don't see it. Don't understand it. Luckily, it's not my face. And, you know, if you want a dumb face tattooed on you, I got you. I'll hook you up. I'll fucking, no problem. But I don't like it. On to the next. Oh my God, we just have junk ass tattoos today. It says holy shit. I hate that. That's the only holy I see here. Yep. You know what I really don't like about it? Just like how big that gap is between the L and the Y, there's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes people will be like, that word looks good. And aesthetically, this word looks bad because there's this massive hole between where the L goes like that to the Y. There's just a big, massive gap where you don't see that anywhere else. I hate it. I mean, not to mention there's a billion things about this, like putting this on your neck, smashing it in just blue and just red, the skin gaps, everything about it. Bad tattooing. Customer gets what the customer wants, son. And that is this today. Pain freaks only. Weird ass fucking Instagram handle. On to the next. Oh, this is a twofer. I found double the garbage from Pain Freaks Only. You know what's funny? In tattooing, we're seeing a lot of tattooers pop up who are bad at tattooing. Like getting more recognition for being shitty at tattooing than they are for being good at tattooing. I love it. I'm here for it. This is my channel, dude. They are making my channel that much more entertaining and I appreciate you. Easier it is to find you, the better I will make a video, or the more fun I'll have at least. Look, dude, tattooing's hard. I don't know why the fuck people think that they could do it like it's nothing. I don't know. I don't get it. I also was dumb at some point and thought I could do it too. So I get it. I get you. But fuck, take things on that you can take on. Part of being a great tattooer is knowing your ability. And you have to like creep into harder tattoos so that you're doing a good enough job with a new challenge every step of the way. Like, you know, just take on a little bit more challenge, take a little more challenge, do good enough each time to where you expand as a tattooer. If you take too much risk, too big of a jump, too fucking much of a shit ass tattoo will come out of it, you know, and you're left with a fucking client who hates their tattoo and you're left with a lot of guilt and shame. But these people on the internet seem not to have that guilt and shame. They just keep posting these shit ass tattoos time and time and time again. Yeah, weird. On to the next. Oh my God, something just shot out of my nose. Ew, nasty. Equally nasty. This is a fucking dumbass tattoo. Dumb. Just dumb. What the fuck am I looking at? You know, it's well executed. The tattooer who did it pulled that shit off. That looks exactly like what it's supposed to look like. Good for that tattooer because that's not an easy tattoo. Men's torsos are extremely difficult, no matter what. If they got a six pack, give them a kegger, does not fucking matter. Men's torsos are much harder to pull off than women's torsos because women have things that are interesting to look at no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You do. All dudes and women understand exactly what I'm saying. But a six pack, super hard to pull off. This tattooer did a great, amazing, this might be the best tattoo that I hate the fucking most. You know, like the placement, the idea is just fucking dumb. It looks like G.I. Joe without the legs, without the head, without the hands, on a person's throat. Bro, what are we looking at? Why is that existing in the world? And how did this tattooer pull this tattoo off so beautifully? Great on this guy, dude. Like, you know, I found this, wasn't even a thing that I thought about, like, oh, was it well executed? Yes, fuck yes. So well executed. Actually brilliant. Like the more I think about it, the more I go, fuck, that was really well executed. But fuck, do I hate this tattoo. I hope my eyes get hit by trains. I fucking hate these tattoos, dude. We would have just been like, trash. I love it. We're starting the new year off right, dude. We're hitting you with the bangers. We're hitting you with the things I dislike in the world. On to the next. Okay. Another tattooer tattooing themselves. You know, I've been critical of people doing this in the past. And then I had some guy who sent me some shit that I didn't mind that much. But now that is not what we're looking at. We're back to it. When I watched this, I did not get to the full end. I did not see the half tiger, half Hanya. Whoa, that was a weird decision, dude. Fuck. Half Hanya, half tiger. Done dirty by yourself, dude. Bro, what the fuck? What a dumb idea. Not only is it weird because, like, obviously a tiger Hanya, there's this gap under the chest where it doesn't look like it's finished, or maybe it is finished. I don't know what it is. Those two styles don't go together, maestro. Yeah, it looks bad. Looks bad. At least he did it to himself. That always makes me happy. Like when a tattooer tattoos some piss ass shit on themselves and they did it to themselves. Okay, that makes me happy. I'm into it. Go for it. If you're gonna fuck up tattoos, fuck them up on yourself. But this is just weird. What a weird to stack two completely different ideas. Yeah, aesthetically unappealing. Like, bro, what the fuck? On to the next. Blackface tattooing, dude. A lot of times when people say that they're blacking out tattoos, they're culturally appropriating different cultures. This one makes sense to me, dude. I don't know why. Something about the way that, like, it's just here looks awful. You're not black, don't black out your face. Even if you're black, don't black out your face. It's probably a fucking dumber idea. I'm glad I don't speak Russian, so I don't fucking understand what he's saying, because I think it would be equally stupid. On to the next. I love it. I love it. I'm all for, look, sometimes on this channel, I say a lot of things. I don't understand a lot of things. I'm an old man. I'm an old man in my soul. Right in here, I've spent too much time with old motherfuckers that I just go, I don't get it. This one I get, dude. I don't get it because, like, if you got no pinky, rock that no pinky. But if you want a pinky nail, this is the tattoo for it, okay? I'm here for it. That looks okay. It looks like a pinky. Good for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, consider watching another one. You'll see it like right here. If you want to check out the podcast channel, we got a podcast channel where I talk shit about all sorts of shit. Check it out up here. If not, I'll see you in a few days. And then after that, I'll see you in a few more days. And then I'll see you in a few more days. And then on and gone until I'm in the ground talking shit down there. See you then.